Hey everybody, this is Christine. Welcome back to My Tiny Retirement. And today we are down to 2 reasons left that I have. I may think of more later, but for right now, I'm down to 2 reasons that maybe you should be thinking about going tiny. But before we jump into that, I want to make sure I ask you to please subscribe. Hit the notify all button so that you are notified every time we upload a new video. And please make sure that you like and add a comment. I'm trying to prompt you guys on what it is, give you guys an idea of what to comment on, because I know sometimes, at least for me, you want to comment and it's like, yeah, but what do I say? I don't, they said everything. Well, even if I said it, just reinforce it, reiterate it. It's okay by me. Correct me. Oh, good Lord, correct me if I'm wrong. Please, don't leave me hanging out there to look like a fool. If I'm wrong on something, please let me know. So anyway, here we are. We are at number 13. Number 13. Are you looking to start your own business? This is a surprise one, isn't it? Have you ever thought about opening a B&B? A tiny house B&B is very up and coming these days. The world is scrambling to spend a couple of nights in a tiny house. It's true. You could put a couple of tiny houses in your backyard, especially if you've got something like I have. I have 6.5 acres right there with more behind it that is a conservation or a reserve or something like that. Maybe you want to think about going tiny for business purposes. Are you an entrepreneur? Think about that. You can live in a tiny house. You don't have to live in a tiny house, but you can rent them out. How cool would that be? I'd come rent from you. I would have loved to have been able to try this out. And not necessarily a tiny house on wheels, but little cottages. Wait till I get our guest cabin built. It's not going to be a B&B. I'm not going to rent it out. But maybe I could. Think about that. What about going tiny for the opportunity to start your own business? What are some other businesses that you can think of that maybe you could start by going tiny? Something that maybe you can't do right now. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Give us some ideas. If you can think of them, give us some ideas. Maybe a tiny house campground, maybe. I know that there are a lot of, and I'm not talking those lakeside, well, maybe I am, those lakeside little one-room cottages that fit a bed. And that's it. Full-on, full-blown tiny homes. I wonder about a rental community. Instead of buying an apartment house, what about a community of tiny homes that you can rent out to renters year-round? There's a thought. So going tiny as a source of income. That'd be good. Let me know if you come up with anything else. What other ideas do you have that, simply because of having tiny homes, a business that you could do? Okay, don't go away, because I have one more reason